Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Looks like we had Star Killer and Shauna pop in right off the bat. Shauna doing the good old hello goodbye to pop in, smash the like button and leave. Love to see it. It actually really does help out a lot and does mean a lot that people can, even though they don't have time to watch, just take a moment and pop in for a second. Uh-oh. Oh, this poor guy. Apparently I'm battling. This poor guy doesn't know what's about to happen to him. I'm sorry, Gulpin. You deserve better than this. Alright, so we're gonna hatch some more eggs here. And see if we can't find a shiny schmishy here. I think I have somewhere in the ballpark of 70 eggs left to hatch. Give or take, 75, something like that. See if we can bring us home a shiny today. May have to generate some more eggs. Hope not, but it may be required. Meanwhile, I almost have my Scarlet Shiny Only run turned into videos. It's taken me far too long, but I almost got it. I did video 15 of 18 today. So I got 16, 17, 18, just 3 more to do. And then basically every shiny I've found will be turned into a short. Which, after the initial 18, it's going to go a lot faster since I switched to a different kind of recording method after those. So those will get uploaded semi-daily, I think. Christian Watts, what's up? Looking for someone to join your union circle, huh? Out of curiosity, Christian, what is the purpose behind somebody joining your union circle specifically? You want to evolve your fitness and make friends? That's a pretty valid reason, not gonna lie. Hey, Adam, welcome. They look suspicious for a second. No luck on your shiny Altaria hunt, eh? What does it sound like if I do put game sounds in here? Two of your raccoons are here. Kidnap one of them. Raccoon nap. Raccoon nap one of them. Ooh, new pictures? Or pictures yesterday? Raccoon security. I see. Yep. You have to kidnap one, naturally. They're watching something in the backyard. Oh, shoot. I should probably resume counting. How many hot dogs do you go through a week, Starkiller? A ton, but 2 of the giant packs out of them at Walmart a week. Oh, okay, that's fair. Trying to 100% Red Dead Redemption 2. Good luck. Ooh, 94% already. Okay, okay. You're on the horizon. You're on the cusp. It's coming soon. What do we think the shiny's gonna come at? If it comes in the group, it's gotta be before 990. What are we feeling? $943. Okay. That's close. 9 more eggs. Christian, all you have to do is evolve your Finizen, is level it up while in the Union Circle. Thanks, Demita. Welcome to the stream. You think I'll have to make more eggs, Starkiller? Okay. Square, you also need to evolve your shiny Finizen. Sounds like you should have joined Christian's Union Circle, because that's what they're doing. Monkey Man, welcome to the stream. Can you use a Japanese Florigato with your American Florigato to do Masuda method? Absolutely you can. That is exactly how it's done. As long as one's a male and one's a female, I don't think you should have a problem generating eggs that are shiny boosted odds. You don't know how some union circles work because you've been in one a while, but what do you do to battle? A ditto from a different region is good, Monkey Man. Because it can breed with literally anything that is breedable. So it's the best to use for Masuda method. So you don't have to get like, oh, now I want to breed a shiny Quaxley, so I need a Quaxley from the other region. If you got a Ditto, you have a region Pokemon for everything. That's why. keep a shiny Italian Ditto for that. I usually like to keep a Japanese Ditto. Yeah, I thought that was 9. Your Ditto's in the Mafia. He's the shapeshifter. Oh my gosh, speaking of Mafia Starkiller, have you seen an anime called Reborn? Alright, Autumn, if your guess is to be accurate, it should be within this set of eggs. It is delightful, Starkiller. Falls into the trope of handling things through tournaments, one-on-one fights and whatnot, but it's actually pretty funny. It's got a good power creep going on. It's just called Reborn. It also might be known as Ultimate Hitman Reborn. And it should have like a little chibi baby dressed like he's in the Mafia. You really like my hat? Well, thank you. I love my hat. I'm kind of hoping I can get in on the Pokemon Razor collab and get one of those Gengar edition headsets like these. You're coming to the end of Misfit Demon Academy, so you'll need something new? Yes, you will. Hello, Austin. The game Orange GameCube goes hard too. It's a Japanese GameCube too. Monkey Man, you subscribed to the channel yesterday, yeah? It was just yesterday? 9:44 was not it, Autumn. You also watched the anime Devil's Line, and it was pretty good, but it got canceled. It was only one season. I hate it when that happens. Oh, you guessed 943? Well, it definitely wasn't that. 1051 is your guess? It's not a bad guess. No, you just did now? You was just chilling the other day? Okay, I thought I recognized your name, that's why. So, thank you for subscribing now. But yeah, I recognized your name from the other day, and I was like, that name sounds familiar. You're guessing 974. Okay. Bros almost double over odds. Almost. What, I need to hit 500 or 1,000... 1,032? Should be like odds of 516, something like that. Okay. Moldavian, welcome back. Liked my vibes? Well, welcome back, Monkey Man. Glad we delivered on the vibes. I was asking initially because I have something cool to show you. If you think the orange GameCube's going pretty hard. Ooh, that was 49. And there's 50. Allow me a moment to prep it. Friesca, welcome. Where's it at? Trying to MASUDA hunt. Yeah, that is correct. Trying to get us a shiny that has as good of IVs as I can possibly get. So it should be guaranteed 5 perfect IVs, and if I am extremely, extremely lucky, I'll get one with perfect IVs. Not that it matters, I got enough gold bottle caps to last forever. So I can hyper train it, but we'll see. MASUDA. MASUDA. I'm pretty sure. Have I gotten a shiny Shroomish with bad IVs? Absolutely not. Impossible. At least as far as this hunt's concerned. You have to use desktop to actually type, and you can't just watch it like on the app. Your YouTube got deleted. That's unfortunate. Also hate desktop. Desktop's not so bad. The cloud. Yeah, it's named after one of the developers, Junichi Masuda. Hey, shiny schmishy right there. Let's go. That's what a shiny one looks like. I can dig it. You're going to do a trick to help. It worked. Whatever eldritch magic you did, Frieska, it worked. Let's check its IVs. See what we got. Okay, I mean, it's not terrible. I would have preferred terrible special attack, but as long as it's got good special defense, we're okay. It's a pretty good Pokemon. I like it. You did the trick. It worked for you to get the shiny. Unfortunately, not perfect IVs, but I'll take it. Oop. Oh, come on. If anybody needs a perfect Shroomish, these eggs are all perfect Shroomish that I found. Earlier, a couple days ago in the stream, I was saving every group so that I could refresh and keep them in an egg, so... I do not Moldavian. It is an adamant. Wait, who got impatient? Why? What? Yeah, I gotta hatch him so I can get rid of him. That's the downside about doing Masuda method hunts, is if you have the eggs and you're doing it for a stream to generate the eggs, kind of have to save if I'm switching games. But I just have one more box of eggs to go through, so nothing too cray-cray. Moldavian, you've been trying to get one what the past day? Oh, the Cyndaquil. That's right. Duh. I'm following. Oh, also, Monkey Man. I told you I'd find something cool to show you. If you think the orange GameCube goes hard, allow me to introduce you to my blue GameCube. I love it so much. That's gotta be like my most kid purchase. Like the most I couldn't have it as a kid, but I'm dang well having it as an adult moment. Yeah, back in the day they used to do cool things like build attachments for the GameCube and the PlayStation 1 so you could take them places. Oh my gosh, Starkiller, it's gonna be so great. Like, I want to know what the holdup is for Pokemon Coliseum on that. Like, I'm pretty sure it was one of the things that said, hey, this is coming. It would be so wild if I got a second Shroomish shiny in this same batch. Back in the day, they used to make good Pokemon games. Also true. These are facts. It is not currently available, Monkey Man. You want to know why they have such a garbage first-year lineup for Switch 2 after taking so long to release it? I don't know. I guess they want the system to fail and flop. Because, yeah, they definitely didn't give it a good head start. You might have seen it on, like, a coming soon type scenario. Also, Moldavian, why do you not have the DLC to get a Cyndaquil? Did you end up getting all the bananas, Starkiller? Used to love Donkey Kong for the Wii. Peep the game in my N64. Can't tell what it is based on the label, but based on the color of cartridge, it's that banana yellow. That is Donkey Kong 64. Don't have much left in it. The only Donkey Kong game on the Wii was Donkey Kong Returns. The yellow says it all. You like Donkey Kong Bonanza, but not a big fan of it? Seized! Welcome. It's either that or it's sized. Why can't you just get your Cyndaquil? Because you don't have the DLC. Probably. I think Donkey Kong Bonanza was really fun, but also super lazy with exploration, because they basically just hid everything under the map for you to find instead of making cool maps. Sounds about right. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong just spoke to you when you was younger. They're pretty fun. I prefer Donkey Kong 64. And I love that Bonanza came out and it's getting a lot of great reviews, because it really puts into perspective how much people were whining about Donkey Kong 64. Like, now that Donkey Kong Bonanza is out, there's a pretty good possibility we could get Donkey Kong 64 remade. The reason I say that is 64's biggest problem with air quotes is that it's a fetch quest. A collectathon is what people call it. Clearly, Donkey Kong Bonanza is a much greater collectathon. Still want your 3D Mario game? You feel robbed that they haven't released one yet? True. In your mall, there's a Pokemon event and you're ready? Never owned a 64, you think you might invest in one soon? I have 3 right now and have been fixing to sell one. Or 2. I think I'm going to downsize my collection a little bit. You were a Super Nintendo kid? I had a Super Nintendo. Well, I guess I still do. It is directly below my N64 in that. In the NES is directly below the GameCube. Friesca, you have a great night. Thanks for popping in and hanging out. No more Discord. That's unfortunate, Moldavian. Age restrictions with that too. Yeah. That happens. You had Super Nintendo because you were poor, N64 when everyone had PlayStation and Xbox? Know that feeling a little bit. I was able to get the GameCube. That was my first console that was solely mine. In 2000, I got the N64. But it was like, my parents got it for me, my brother, and my sister. And got like a game for each of us to play. And then my grandparents came in clutch and each got us a game to play. I ended up buying my brother and sister out of their share of the 64 over the years. And then when I was 10, so like 3-ish years later, the GameCube came out and I wanted one, so I saved up some money from allowance and, you know, mowing neighbors' lawns and whatnot. And my birthday came up, so instead of presents, I asked for cash so that I could get this GameCube. Finally had enough saved up for the GameCube. Bought it. Didn't have enough money to get any games for it. So I had this GameCube. No games, no memory card. My mom took pity on me. And I think the Game Boy player was like $20 at the time or something. It was cheap. So they're like, we could get you one game to play for the GameCube since you worked hard and saved for it. Or we can get you this Game Boy player add-on, and you can play all of your Game Boy games on the GameCube. And we went with that. So I played a lot of Gen 3 Pokemon on the GameCube. Nope, I just didn't have GameCube games for the longest time. So this was around February that I bought the GameCube. It wasn't until like a month before Christmas that I actually got some GameCube games and stuff. This was back when Hollywood Video was a thing, so my dad was kind enough to rent Wind Waker for me. Problem was, I didn't have a memory card, so I left my GameCube on for 2 weeks. I left my GameCube on for 2 weeks straight playing that game because I couldn't save and shut it off. So it just stayed on. And then after mowing the lawn a couple times for my parents, my grandparents, and my neighbors, I got enough money to buy a memory card. Popped the memory card in and came to find out the GameCube has an interesting feature where if you don't turn the GameCube on with the memory card in it, it does not exist. So I still had to shut the game off and then turn it back on, lose all my progress, so that I could play it with the memory card and save. It's pretty sad. Red Frog, welcome to the stream. Kay as well. I should drink some water. I got iced tea. Can I drink iced tea? I'll drink iced tea. It's an Arizona iced tea, actually. And it is Grant Naltz. Just subscribe. Thank you so much, Grant. Stay hydrated, people. Indeed. We should stay hydrated. It's an Arizona iced tea that I put 50% of the can of iced tea in and 50% water. So I think it's pretty close to water. But no, didn't borrow any friend's game. I was the only one in my friend group that had a GameCube for the first little while. The GameCube was the only system you kind of got. But when you got that, the Wii was coming out. You'll say you got the DS and the Game Boy SP a year after they came out. Not bad, not bad. You got 2 shiny Applin, and you've been trying to evolve them but don't know how. Which Red Frog, which Applin are you trying to get? You trying to get Flapple? You trying to get Appleton? You trying to get Diplin? What we going for? We like Arizona? Who doesn't? Arizona's pretty great. You're gonna dehydrate yourself, Star Killer? Let's be honest. You probably already are. Shiny hunting Spiritomb right now, and you're glad you found my stream? Spiritomb is a great hunt. Which one are you going for? Are you going for Legends Arceus? You going for Sword Shield? Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? I don't think it's in Sword Shield. Or are you doing it here on this game? Which I also don't think it's on this game. Tracy, welcome to the stream. It's a nostalgic Pokemon because your first Pokemon game was Pearl. You think you found it there. Never dreamed of the shiny. Have a bad habit of not drinking anything forever. Yeah, kind of figured. Red Frog. So you need a sweet apple for Appleton, a tart apple for Flapple, and a syrupy apple for Diplin. Doing it on Violet? Very nice. Except for when you're at work, you drink a lot of water. Got a shiny skunk tank you want to get rid of. Anybody want it? Anybody want a skunk tank? You have to drink tons of water and Powerade at work. But yeah, you don't drink much. You beat both versions of the game. They're pretty good. Extra content's so much better. I believe it. So Star Killer, when you were getting the Wii, I think I got it like the summer after it came out. Still rocking the Wii Sports. I moved pipe for an entire summer to get the money required to buy a Wii myself. I did it in a grain field, and I was short. So, like, also I'm allergic to grain, so that was fun. Like, I was out in the field moving pipe with it up to my neck because the grain was just about taller than me. And I had goggles on because I was super allergic to the grain. It was terrible. Not a great way to spend a summer. But I was able to buy my own Wii and Skyward Sword, so that was pretty dope. And then, because I moved pipe for the guy, he gave me a job for Spud Harvest where I was able to get big bucks very quickly. And I bought an Xbox 360 and a hard drive for it. Like an arcade. I bought a 360 arcade and a hard drive expansion. But you was skateboarding at the time, and you went through shoes and decks monthly, so everything you made from working went to that. That's fair. That's an expensive hobby. I have a... Behind that TV there, you might be able to see it right there a little bit. There's a $250 land yacht longboard back there. Oh, hi, LeChonk. Am I playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu? And you found a Charmander at the beginning of your new game? Yeah, you can find them pretty early on. I think about as soon as you get to Cerulean Bridge, maybe? Or Mount Moon? Mount Moon. I think they're findable in Mount Moon. I mean, like, you can find a Charmander right after you find the Bulbasaur. The Bulbasaur is in Viridian Forest, yeah? Or is it just better odds there? Right, Red Frog. I just don't know where you find Bulbasaur in Let's Go. That's what I'm saying. Is it like right outside of Pallet Town? Because like the only place I know of Bulbasaur spawns is in Viridian Forest. But I don't know enough about that game to know where else it can spawn. Where do you catch Squirtle in the game? Squirtle is primarily around Vermilion. No, Seafoam Islands is where you'll find a lot of Squirtle, but you can find it up in Cerulean Cape. But Charmander should be in Mount Moon, if I remember correctly. Was that the last? I still got one more round of eggs. Hey, thanks, Autumn. You have a great night, and thanks for popping in. Right outside of the Falls Cape of the game. Moldavian, you missed your shiny Typhlosion opportunity. Autumn had one for you. For shame. You know what? I didn't see Dev Senpai last stream. That was unfortunate. Right before the beginning of the first cave. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Should be Mount Moon. He spawns even better inside Mount Moon, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, right outside Mount Moon. Be so crazy if this was shiny. Dang. Means I still need to find another one. But not having to do it through Masuda, so that's good. You have yourself a predicament for the Xian Power raids that happened. Your best raider was a shiny Lycanroc. Fair. You're looking for Christian as the name. Moldavian. You mean the Lycanroc could get it to half health solo? Oh, that's pretty sweet. Not currently playing Scarlet Red Frog, but I'm pretty sure Moldavian has Scarlet. Or maybe that wasn't Moldavian with Scarlet. Might have been Christian. Is Pokemon Home the only way to release Pokemon? No, you can do it one by one in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I just greatly prefer to do it in groups of 100. You have Scarlet? Ah, yes. Red Frog! Moldavian does have Scarlet. Maybe they could Union Circle with you. That's a ton of Shroomish. Oh my gosh, just so many Shroomish. You guys see all those shiny Wuxians too? If that was to me, Red Frog, for joining up, I am not currently doing union circles today. As I tend to do shiny hunting on the streams, those are negative impact on the shiny hunting. So I tend to not do them that often. What do I do when waiting for Pokemon to breed? Probably pick my nose or something. I don't know. No, I usually watch anime. And just press the A button. The last few days, though, I was just chilling at work. I let my Switch do its thing while I was doing some paperwork at work, so that's how I generated these ones, actually. And then I was cooking dinner, and I was doing dishes. You just gotta find a task to do that you're not actively playing your Switch, and you can just set it off in the background and let it do its thing, and occasionally check in and press the A button. Dev Senpai, we did find you. What's up? Just AFK? Oh no, I definitely do a sandwich. No, I do be doing sandwiches for sure. That would take way too long without a sandwich. Your screen protector is damaged and likes to send half messages. He was busy watching anime, didn't even open YouTube yesterday. Fair. Deb, the other day you were asking for an anime recommendation. Have you ever heard of a series called Reborn. Also known as Ultimate Hitman Reborn. You dropped a 5 in 1. You dropped a 5 in 1. In 1 on your phone a week ago and it chipped. And you keep meaning to order a new one. Yeah, just like that, Dev. Reborn. Reborn. Main character's name is Suna. I've watched it twice, and I'm kind of jonesing to watch it again. Oh, it's a tool. Okay. A 5 in 1 on it. Got it. Pliers of some sort? No. Yep. A release year of 2006 sounds about right. Eminence and Shadow. I've heard of that one. I think that one's on my Crunchyroll watch list right now. Almost done. I'm kind of needing to hope that Scarlet and Violet gets another Walking Wake Iron Leaves raid happening. For old time's sake. North America lost in semis? Not surprising. No, I think the Worlds, either the TCG or VGC. Last night, what did I say my next hunt was going to be? I kind of feel like I said it was going to be a phantom. How do I make a good egg sandwich? Any fruit you want. A salty and a sweet Herba Mystica. Come here, Smishy. Oh, why are these alphabetical? There we go. I thought you was joining up with Moldavian. Oh, yeah. Peanut butter and banana is decent. Great peanut butter sandwich. Thanks, Monkey Man, for the recipe. Let's get rid of Mega Drain in favor of Giga, even though realistically we're not a special attacker, but we don't need Toxic either. Don't need Seed Bomb. I thought I already Stun Spore. That can induce sleep. We don't want to induce sleep, do we? It's better than Leech Seed though, so. Oh, Smishy! It's a good Pokemon. Mach Punch, tentatively. Monkey Man, thanks for popping in, thanks for subbing, and we'll see you next time. There's False Swipe. I I kind of feel like I don't really want to induce sleep, but I feel like it could also be beneficial too. Okay, now I got 2 potential false swipers. Does anybody need a perfect Shroomish? If not, I'm gonna banish some eggs to the Shadow Realm here. Because I definitely don't want them sitting here. Alright, Star Killer. If I'm going for Phantom, what method should I use? Should I Masuda it, or should I Wild Encounter it? Outbreak? That means I need to find an outbreak. Masuda. We got a vote for Masuda and a vote for Outbreak. Yeah, I can hunt it up here, but there's not an outbreak for it. I might do both. I might do one as a Masuda. I might do one as a sandwich. I make them have an outbreak. Ah, yes, with the sandwich. I guess I can get rid of our text there. Alright, Phantom, be kind to me. Hariyama outbreak. Hariyama's pretty cool. Random Ariados. Ooh. Yes. For when Wookiee Spooky pops in, this Breloom. It's a great Halloween Pokemon. Nice, vibrant orange. Since you've been on more of the hustle making eggs, Helios, your old Talonflame, who is under level, is being used for incubating eggs. Fair, fair. Well, good to know Spore works. Pikachu! I'll be right back. A normal Terra type? That's counterproductive. Oh, no, why did I use a heal? What? No. Thank you. You forgot you trade one of your Pokemon and forgot what it was, and the person is called Alton. Not that I'm aware of, Christian. Oh. My stun spore missed? Oh, it doesn't affect him because it's grass type. The spore. Premier Ball is garbage. Yay, cut. That was a waste of some precious sandwich time. Welcome back, Starkiller. I have, time-wise, until the sandwich runs out. That's what I'm committing to. I'll stream all night. Alright, let me go grab my pillow because I'll be sleeping through it too. Imagine I fall asleep on stream, end up streaming all night, and I wake up and have 1,000 subscribers. How wild that would be. It's Saturday, I must. I'm gonna try to spend tomorrow doing as much video work as I possibly can. While the wife is at work. And listing some stuff on eBay. Have I ever seen sleep streams? Yeah, I think I've seen, like, it wasn't exactly a sleep stream, but it was like a 24-hour stream iShowSpeed was doing for something or another, and they were taking a nap. You looked at my eBay store recently? The almost non-existent one? Moldavian, have a great night. Yeah, this would not be a sleep stream to beg for funds to have a noise pop up that wakes me up. Although, I'm not gonna lie, that is actually pretty genius. And I think I just found a shiny grubbin? Maybe not. That looked funny. Anyways. It's actually a genius idea because it allows people to pay to disrupt your day. People like the devious side of that, I guess. Just watch the Pokemon in the background, basically. I think the funny part of it would be, and why it would work, is because it would be an involuntary sleep stream. It's just like streaming so long, I just pass out. Have a noise happen in the middle of it, wake up just not knowing what's going on. Also, this is about my 4th sandwich looking for a shiny Mimikyu. Or not Mimikyu, Phantom. already found my Mimikyu. You fall asleep during my streams all the time? Honestly, Star Killer, I fall asleep. I fall asleep in my streams sometimes. That's usually what tells me it's time to end a stream, as I start micro napping. Where your brain's just like, I don't care what you're doing, you're shutting down for a nanosecond. Usually on days when the sun is completely drained you of all energy, your phone just plays a stream while you sleep, so it's free watch time. Yeah, basically. Won't catch me complaining. That's probably how we got to 2,000 watch hours so fast. Oh yeah, definitely slower Saturday, and I'm remiss to say I'm starting to believe that we won't hit my goal of 500 by the time ZA comes out, just because school's gonna be popping up. We will have to go back to the main channel. Potentially. I don't think I would let this one die. I think at that point I would just fork over the funds to Streamlabs and dual stream on both channels. Like, I do need to start posting stuff again on the main channel so it doesn't lose monetization status anyways. That would be terrible. Banning Nightbot to the Shadow Realm. Nightbot does its best. These misunderstood creatures, Nightbots. gonna have a hard time with some gambling achievements since you don't do anything outside of blackjack. Good luck. You hate when they put poker in games because you just kind of press buttons. At least you're honest. I feel like the majority of people probably do that. Just the, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm pushing buttons anyways. And that concludes the sandwich for the day. What do we got for this guy? Okay, we got 3 bests. Not terrible, not terrible. Okay. I'll be resuming something about this tomorrow, but thanks for hanging out. All y'all folks have a wonderful day.